Alright, everybody, what is up? I am back with the second part to my father's long, long legs. And here we start off with the brother. Alright, my brother was young enough when my father began digging, that it seemed to him as an insignificant fact of life. Whoa. It seems obvious to me that something was wrong with our home. Its wrongness was screamed. I thought by the chilling turnness with which our mother moved through it, returning home from work in the late afternoon, serving meals, and retiring to her bedroom. The wrongness was screamed, of course, by my father, who, after losing his job at the factory, spent nearly all day in the basement, emerging at irregular intervals to eat and use the toilet. Alright, this weird game. This is to say nothing of the physical changes he underwent as time went on. Alright. The wrongness is screened by my own actions, the heavy worry I felt that at any moment the fragile big word, of our home would be upset, and my brother's friends would witness the terrifying truth of our family situation I myself could not begin to articulate, but which I felt ashamed that an outsider would. Of course, my brother, young as he was, saw nothing wrong with inviting his friends to our home and even taking them down to the basement to see what they called their father's example, I believe, the renovations. Just creepy vibe coming off. Text got darker. This, I feel like it's too high. Hopefully that's good enough. Yeah. Alright. The friends never asked to return to the basement after my brother took them down there. Some of them quietly designed to never return to our house at all, much to my relief, though my brother was often disappointed. I recall one instance my brother was perhaps 7 when one of his playmates made a scene. Oh. That's not good. Now, this part I don't know anything about. I read until about I clicked it, brother, and I read that, and that's all I knew. I believe my brother's friend came from a religious family, which may have been part of the problem. But that may also be something I recognized only due to my own biases. At any rate, with this cosmology, big words, don't like them, was different from my own. He at least shared some of my anesthetics, I'm going to go with that, when he attempted to explain to my brother that our father's project in the basement was deeply unnatural. No, it's not like he just is digging a hole for over a decade or anything. You know, that's perfectly fine. I mean, my dad could be doing that in the next room. Probably not, though, because he's upstairs sleeping, as it is almost 11 at night. I emerged from the living room because down the hall I could hear crying. I knew my brother had a friend over, and so was prepared for the wish. This is the scene I'm going to guess, because crying and stuff. The two boys stood outside the door to the basement, which stood open. My brother looked up as I approached, at a loss to comfort his weeping companion. The basement door's open, and it's night, right? I mentioned the room down the hall. I could hear crying. No, it's not night, is it? I don't know. Oh, God, you're all going to hell, our visitor informed me, after I managed to get him to look at me. That's where he's digging, to down there. Child said, looking from my brother. He's digging to hell. Why? And you're all going with him. Screw you. I ain't going to hell. My brother did not invite as many classmates over after that day. I don't believe he invited any of them down to see the renovations ever again. Well, no crap. The kid's sitting there like, you're all gonna burn in hell now. Yeah, just because your dad just made. Oh, God, no. Are we really all going to hell? He asked me when I laying beside me in the bed after night. I told him I did not know. But then where is Dad digging to, he asked. I told him there is no such place. Then why is Dad digging? Good question. In the early days when I sat on the stairs and watched him work, my father, I feel like this is going to be really loud if a jump scare happens, so, oh, that's actually not that loud at all. I guess I was smart enough to turn it down earlier. The early days when I sat on the stairs and watched him work, my father had given me dozens of many, I'm going to say many, because I don't feel like reading big words, reasons for his project seeking dinosaur bones. Ooh, I get another choice here. All of these excuses had lost currency by this point, of course, and then when asked what he was doing, as my brother told me, his religious visitor had unique my father had other things to say. I like dinosaur bones, but I want to know what the other thing. I feel like if I click dinosaur bones, they'd be like, yeah, I found a bronchosaurus under my bed. Nah, we're going with other things. This is not the real world. Oh my god. What? Oh, it's doing that weird thing. No! Something's gonna come up. Something's coming up because look at. Slightly darker. Alrighty. This is not the real world. Oh, I just did that. Wait. Okay, I was right. What do we think the real world is? It's just a layer of dirt caked around the true core of the universe. Oh, it's doing the creepy thingy. And what is dirt? Interior matter, dead weight, the remains of those who came and went before us, content only to press down upon creation with their waste. Ooh. There was a time when is doing the creepy thing still? Yes. There was a time when humans began, all giants walking upon a small earth, but now the earth has grown fat and hateful with our own soil, while we have all grown small. Oh god. Starting here, I am scraping away this sediment, our congealated filth, and returning to our original glory. Okay, it's not doing creepy thing anymore. Yay. Whoa, big whoa. Whoa. I assembled this manifesto from memory from various interrogations and variations Father offered us over the years, and certainly it was the sort of hurt. Wait, can I still go click on dinosaur bones? No, I can't. Creepy cries. I think I'm going to bed at this. Jesus Christ. And certainly it was the sort of Hershey. After I read this, I'm going to end it, by the way. Sorry. Hershey that offended my brother's friend. Still, there was not satisfaction answers to us then, and would not be satisfactory for my brother as we huddled, fearing hell in my bed. Ooh. But frankly, I had no other answer for him, and let the matter lapse into silence, which is perhaps why, after all those years, he came to a father's house. I'm going to end the recording right there on that little cliffhanger. I don't even know if that's cliffhanger to begin with, but I'm recording this right after the last one, and I'll probably do the same with the third part. And yeah, leave comments of other games you want me to play, like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this. There'll be more parts later. Thank you for watching.